Good morning, I am Pranav Prakhar. Let's take a look at newspaper headlines published from Delhi today. First, the Hindu newspaper. Tamil Nadu news making the headlines. Tamil Nadu governor likely to await Supreme Court ruling in Sashikala case. Not being an MLA is seen as restrictive factor to her swearing in. In another news, in Haryana district, no toilet, no marriage. If you don't have a toilet, you can't get married. More than 1200 imams from 110 villages in Punhana block of New district in Haryana took this decision on Thursday to check open defecation. The next newspaper is Times of India. Supreme Court slaps 10 lakh fine on Bihar MLA for filing frivolous PIL. We must stop trash clogging court. Chief Justice of India. The Supreme Court made an example of RJD MLA Ravinder Singh on Friday by fining him rupees 10 lakh for wasting precious judicial time through frivolous litigation, thus sending a message to habitual PIL petitioners to be wary of hefty cost. Now the visa ban may also go to Supreme Court as appeal courts rules against Trump. In another news story, Virat Kohli's amazing feat is being covered in the first page of the Times of India. Virat, a run machine. Virat is only cricketer to average above 75 in all three versions. Test 83, ODI 84, T20 77 of the game since January 2016. In other newspaper on the front page, it says UP poll begins today. All eyes on Wild West. The Western UP is going for vote today. In another news story from Times of India, long wait, surging fares as app-based cabs go on strike. The strike by drivers of taxi aggregating companies like Ola and Uber made commuting a nightmare on Friday in Delhi area. So that's news also making a front page of Times of India. Moving on to the Indian Express, battle for heartland begins in West that may hold the key. With 73 constituencies and possibility of triggering a wave that may just affect election across Uttar Pradesh, an estimated 2.6 crore people in its western region will cast the first vote in the state on Saturday. Sashikala versus opposition. Raj Bhavan keeps both parties waiting. In another alarming news, Abu Dhabi module recruited 9 Indians for Islamic State, sent some to Syria, NIA probe. An Abu Dhabi module of Islamic State comprising 3 Indian youth recruited 8 men from Tamil Nadu and 1 from Telangana and even sent some of them to Syria to join Islamic State. A probe by National Investigation Agency has revealed. Behind Infosys war, unused 5 billion sitting in cash. Rather than using this cash to improve shareholders' return, the old guard believes the current management rewarded certain employees with hefty compensation and severance packages. The red flag was raised days after Sashikala took over at the helm of Infosys on August 1, 2014. 3 former Infosys executives D.N. Prahalad, T.V. Mohandas Pai and B.V. Balakrishnan had shot off a letter to the Infosys board asking the company to initiate a share buyback, saying that this will help check the asymmetry of information between management and investors. So there is some what you call storm in the cup behind the India's second largest IT company, Infosys. Hold your tongue, I have your entire Janam Patri, PM to Congress, refers to Indian Express report on surgical strike. Bengal budget has rupees 250 crore to aid those hit by demonetization. This is another interesting story. Bengal government has set aside 250 crore to aid those hit by demonetization. And at the end, the Hindustan Times newspaper, high stakes battle for UP begins today. Parties seek early advantage in 15 crucial districts. Sashikala may not be invited to form government before Supreme Court verdict. And in the most interesting story, for the students at least, which is of great interest, will be single engineering and architecture test from next year. So that's all we have in this edition of newspaper headlines published from Delhi today. We'll be back tomorrow with more newspaper headlines. Till then, it's goodbye from Pranav Prakhar.